What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe that you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. And you guys, we already have two of my favorite pals in the chat, Night Snipe and Brian Thompson. What is up, my friends? What is up, my friends? I hope that you're doing well. And I want to talk about fleets today. I know it's one of the least popular things about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but as we've demonstrated with our account, having at least one, or rather having one strong fleet early, helps you get a lot of crystal income in the game in order to propel the growth of your account. So, we love fleets because they help our account grow, and now that we know that Kyber tier of Grand Arena is going to require 3 fleets on defense and 3 fleets on offense, we know we have to go for at least 6 different fleets by the time we get to Kyber. Vizsla's in the chat. Glad to have your stream back today. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. And you guys, I apologize for missing on Wednesday, but I am back and I am ready to have fun with you guys. So let's get into this fleet discussion. Let's get into this fleet discussion. Now, I didn't have time to make any kind of graphic. There are some amazing infographic people in the Swugga community. I am not one of them. But let's take a look at these fleets. Let's take a look at these fleets. You know, every fleet has to have a fleet commander to lead the fleet. So what we're going to do is we are going to start by... I skipped it. It's called Capital Ship. Every fleet has to have a capital ship. So what we're going to do is, let's just talk about these one by one. I'm going to unmark the ones that I've marked, and we'll go through and we'll mark the ones that, I think I might have just marked that one. We'll go through and we will mark the ones that I think are the best capital ships. I want you guys in the chat to help me out, and if you're watching this later, put your favorite 6 capital ships in the comments below. But to me, if you're asking what are the best 6 fleets, what you're really asking is what are the best 6 capital ships and what are the ships that go with them to best utilize what that capital ship does. So we're going to start with the Executor. This is not a surprise to anybody. The OG says you go into Kyber, congrats. Someday we're all going to Kyber, man, and we got to be ready when we get there. So the Executor, as you guys know, it is the #1 best meta fleet right now. It's hard to get, but if you don't at least have a plan in your mind somewhere for when you're going to be chasing after this capital ship, you need to get it right, and you need to figure out how you're going to be getting this ship. Now, this ship runs primarily with bounty hunters. Bossk is a must. You got to have Razor Crest, Cad Bane, and IG-88 and Boba Fett to run with this capital ship. To be honest with you, I don't know what other ships go best with it. I know a lot of people use a lot of different things, but you got to pretty much run this capital ship with all the bounty hunter ships. Coleman Traber is late, but he's here. Glad to have you, man. Always glad to have you. And I meant to throw this on. I gave mod status to D and Coleman Traber, which I do not regret at all, but I also wanted to throw it on Night Snipe because he's like always here. He is always here to help me out. Vizsla, you're always here too, and I don't mean to and Brian Thompson, I mean, I would throw you mod for sure, but I know you listen more than you watch, and so to be able to moderate chat, you wouldn't be able to do that as well. But yeah, I wanted to throw, I think I did it. Yep, I did. Okay, cool. Well, let's jump back in here. Okay. Let me turn the chat back on. Cat Lord says, hey, hello, I've been here for a few minutes and have to leave for a sec. Now chat is working again. Awesome. Awesome. And aren't I early? No, this is the new stream starting time after Daylight Savings Time. It's still 5 p.m. Eastern, but after Daylight Savings Time, now it's just happens at a different time of day for a lot of other people. So we know we have the Executor is definitely #1. And I think most people would agree the Negotiator and the Malevolence are the next best. Which one is better? People disagree, but the Negotiator, the Malevolence, and the Executor we know that those are the best ships. You want to run Galactic Republic ships with the Negotiator and with the Malevolence. You want to run the 2 Separatist pilotless ships. You want to run Spy, you want to run Sunfac, and then you have a lot of options where you can go from there. So these 3 ships, I think most people would agree, are the best. But that's when it starts getting a little bit debatable. Now, I think that the Home One is the 4th best fleet. It's right up there with the Malevolence and the Negotiator. It can beat both of them. It can be beaten by both of them. But the hard thing about the Home One capital ship is that the pilots required for it are so many. And a lot of them are not super great characters. Now, let's just quickly talk about the Home One fleet. There's a lot of Rebel ships, but not all of them go best with the Home One. You gotta have Biggs, all right? Biggs is a single pilot ship, which is great. The Rebel fleet does not have a lot of single pilot ships. But Biggs is one. But unfortunately, the character is not great, but you gotta have Biggs. You gotta have Millennium Falcon, right? And these are fantastic characters, Han and Chewie. So you got Biggs, Millennium Falcon. The next best to start with in the starting 3 is Biston's U-Wing. You've got Biston and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. Those are not the best characters, and there are not a lot of teams that they fit in. They both have their uses. Biston can go with the Rebel fighters, and Scarif Pathfinder also can. He can fit here and there. He has a little more functionality, I think, in 3v3 more than 5v5. But this is your starting 3. 2 pilots, 1 pilot. And then your reinforcements, you do have a pilotless ship, all right? The Rebel Y-Wing, it does fine. But Cassian's U-Wing is a must-have reinforcement for the Rebel fleet. And it's 3 pilots. Once again, not the best characters. Cassian, Jyn Erso, and K2SO. So if you have those ships, you have the Millennium Falcon, Biston's U-Wing, Biggs, Cassian, and the Rebel Y-Wing, you have kind of the core of the Rebel fleet. At that point, you can throw in Wedge as well. You can throw in Ghost. Phantom is a popular one, but the downside of the Ghost and Phantom is you have to put probably relics on your Phoenix, and not a lot of people want to do that. But the Rebel fleet is so good, and I want a Rebel fleet someday. But it's going to be a while before I can justify working on these characters. Even though I've already got this ship 7 stars, and I'm going to be working on the Bounty Hunter ships, I'm going to be getting the Millennium Falcon. The Rebel, the Home One, is going to take some time. Well, let's jump back to the capital ships. So far, we have... Let's talk about what we've clicked so far. Home One, Malevolence, Negotiator, Executor. Most people would agree. But then you have these other 5 guys, and we probably have more capital ships coming. But then you have these other 5 guys, and I want to hear from the chat what you guys think about the other 2 of the top 6. And let me catch up on the chat while you guys are deciding what you want to put in the chat about your other favorite 2. I've got some ideas, but I want to hear what you guys say about what are the best fleets, because I am not the end-all be-all of this game. I've been playing for a while, and I want to teach people how to play, but that doesn't mean I know everything for sure. Okay, let's see here. I missed a lot. Let's see what I have missed. Coleman Traber says most people just use the 5 bounty hunters with the Executor. Okay, good to know. Night Snipe says, "Oh, thanks, I'm flattered. You deserve it, man. You definitely deserve mod for sure." Cat Lord is confused about the time change. Yes, it did. Only in the U.S. Okay. Arcade Insert Coin is here. Hello, Padawan. Hello, guys and girls. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Coleman Traber says the character is not great, but Biggs is needed for Jedi Master Luke. That is an excellent point, and that's part of what I want to discuss today. Bimga says, "Hey, Padawan, just saw the Batman. Is that..." I am so out of it, man. Is that a movie that's out right now? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what's up? Good to see you, though. Para's here. Hey, what's up, Para? Beastla says, "I find Home One is a good starter fleet with the 2 attacks that call for assists." Gotcha. Yeah, it is. It's a good starter fleet. Force Master's asking how my day is so far. I've had a great day, and it's even better now that I'm hanging out with you guys. Definitely. I heard the Chimera is now one of the best capital ships. I think the Chimera deserves to be one of those too. I really think that it does. Yeah, you guys are agreeing the Chimera got better. Johnny Ramirez is in the chat. Hello, what's up? Joshus Milornar, I'll just call you Josh if that's all right. Glad to have you, good to see you. Finalizer post-echelon and the Chimera post-second sister are 5 and 6. I think that I agree with you, Josh. I think that those are definitely good. Bimgus says it is the new Batman movie. Well, was it good? I hope you enjoyed it. Darth Senate, I'd say First Order, potential Executor one-shot. Another solid suggestion. Yeah, I think we're all kind of leaning the same way. The First Order fleet and the Chimera, which sucks for me because I went all in on the Executrix, you guys. Oh my gosh, I went all in on the Executrix. Okay, so let's talk about these fleets one at a time. Finalizer's pretty self-explanatory because as far as I know, let's see, how many First Order ships are there? I think there's 5. Let's see. Now that it's got its own tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want all 5. Honestly, the First Order TIE Fighter, from what I understand, is not critical to the First Order fleet. But the other ships are, especially the new TIE Echelon, which you guys see I got a chunk of that on the Galactic Chase, which I'm super excited about. I will be going for SLKR. I will be getting this Finalizer, and as a result, we're going to be going after this TIE Echelon. So, let's go back to capital ships. That brings us to the Chimera. Now, the Chimera, with the new ship, like you guys were saying, in the Conquest, the Chimera has rocketed up to one of the best capital ships. Now, the new ship does not specify that it has to be with the Chimera. It can work with the Executrix, but what it does is it reduces all of the cooldowns by 1 if it's in conjunction with Vader and a bunch of other specifics. The point is, the Chimera already has a really good ultimate that only has a cooldown of 4. So if you make that a cooldown of 3, that means the 3rd turn that the Chimera takes, it is annihilating somebody. Or maybe it's the 4th turn because it's a cooldown of 3. Anyway, it's fast. It's a fast insta-kill, which makes the Chimera super deadly. So even though I've already gone all in on the Executrix, and I'll probably be building the Empire fleet under the Executrix, I'll probably be switching to the Chimera someday when I get that fleet. So there we go. We've got what we think are the 6 best capital ships. Home 1. Let's do them in order of what we think are the best. Executor, Negotiator Malevolence, Home 1, and then Finalizer Chimera. Now that does not mean that these other 3 capital ships are useless, but that does mean that if you gotta pick something to go after, you might as well go after the best thing, right? Let me check on the chat. Let's see here. Kristen Ronaldo Swee, Battlefront Jedi, what's up, man? Paris says, I got 2 hours. I got 2 hours. And finally, SLKR. You got SLKR, or you get him in 2 hours? I'm not sure. Let the Wookiee win. 228 Malevolent Shards. Why isn't it activated? I'll say it briefly. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The whole point of my channel is to show players how to dominate the game free to play. And during my growth, my climb, we had a Malevolence Galactic Chase event that paid out lots of Malevolent Shards. But future people are not going to have that same event. So I'm holding off on the Malevolence unlock until my 1-year anniversary, because I feel confident that any free-to-play player that's following my path will be able to get their Malevolence to 5 stars by the time they've been playing for a year. So I am fighting in the arena, trying to stay top 5 using the Executrix, because I want to show people that it is possible and show them how to do it so that my path is able to be followed in the future. That's the whole... I'm not just trying to show you guys how great I am or how much I know. I want to help people. I want to help anybody, free to play or otherwise, have more fun in this game. And to me, fun is progress. If you feel like you're making progress fast, you have more fun. If you feel like you stagnate and stop growing, that's when the game gets boring. So it's all about being able to be followed. So at our 1 year anniversary, day 365? I think that's 1 year. We will be unlocking the Malevolence and having a big party. I am falling behind on the chat over here. Let's see here. Bimgus says, I'll probably be heading to bed soon. Pretty tired after a long day. You thought the movie was great. Excellent. 30 player just stopping by to say, hey, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Arnold said Chimera is possibly number 2. So Arnold agrees it's good. He might even say it's number 2. Wow. Wow. The problem with Chimera was low base speed. Using it with the Interceptor and TIE Fighters should feed it enough turns to fix that. Good point, Senate. Good point. Night Snipe says Endurance is pretty useless. Shame we have 9 capital ships with only 7 fleets. Para got SLKR. Man, congratulations. Congratulations. Geomaster in the chat. What's up, Padawan? What's up, my friend? What is up? Okay, so we talked about the capital ships. Now let's talk about how does this affect how you should build your account. Now, there's a lot of ways to build your account. I myself am building my account to try to pursue growth opportunities, which means that I'm not building for Grand Arena, so I'm not necessarily going to let the fleets decide what we build. But if you look at it, if you say the Malevolence, who comes to mind when you think of the Malevolence? The Geos, right? And with the Geos kind of lead into Padme. So if you build the Malevolence, you build the Geos, obviously General Grievous. So you can build the Malevolence, build a Geonosian team, build a General Grievous team. Talk about the Negotiator. Who you want to build? You want to build a Padme team, and you want to build Gas, because Gas has the clones. Some of the pilots are the clones. Some of the pilots belong to the Padme team. So you can kind of look at these capital ships and kind of decide what teams you want to build for Grand Arena, and that will support the fleets that go with it. Finalizer, that's easy. Go after SLKR. The finalizer is required for SLKR. There's at least 2 good teams in the SLKR journey, and you get the finalizer as a result. Home 1, you got Han, you got Chewie. Who does that make you think of? CLS. You want to build a CLS team. You also have the Mon Mothma team can run a lot of the pilots under the Home 1. If you start thinking Mon Mothma, Han and Chewie, then you think of C-3PO because you got to run C-3PO with a CLS team. All of a sudden, Jedi Master Luke is starting to look like a great option if you go after the Home 1. So you can kind of see there's groups of teams you can build to support the fleets that you're going to be using. The Executor, a bounty hunter team, right? That's easy enough. The Chimera, build you a Palpatine Vader team, and Imperial Trooper team won't help you with the ships. I guess at least one of the Empire ships has a couple Imperial Troopers, but you build some good Empire teams. Build a C, right? Because Sith Eternal Emperor requires Palpatine, Royal Guard. Both of those are pilots for the Empire fleet. Vader, pilot for the Empire fleet. Thrawn, pilot for the Empire fleet. So you don't have to build fleets or characters. They go together. And this commitment to try to work on the pilots for the fleets that I want someday is one of the reasons why I have not worked on my Imperial Troopers yet, because as I said, the Imperial Troopers don't pilot anything. Jedi Knight Revan, who I very much want. Darth Revan, who I very much want. These are fantastic Grand Arena teams, but they don't fit anywhere in this picture. And so that's why I'm kind of putting those teams a little more on the back burner until I get at least 3 of these fleets up and running. Okay, Pancake is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Force Passenger, you are technically 2 shards away from 6-star Malevolence. Do you think you will have get enough to get it to 7 stars in the next 67 days? I do not think so, Force Master, but I'm not going to stop trying. I want that bad boy 7 stars. I want that bad boy 7 stars. So hopefully this makes sense, you guys. If you're building for Grand Arena, think to yourself, what fantastic Grand Arena teams can I make that will also give me great progress toward the fleets that I want to use in Grand Arena and otherwise. And speaking of the Imperial Troopers, you guys, I have not put much work into my Imperial Troopers, but we just had a Galactic Challenge that required the Imperial Troopers. So I got a baby Imperial Trooper team up and running. They're modded, they got a bit of gear, they've got some levels, and I am missing, if I get 2 Zetas on this team, the Piett Zeta and the Veer Zeta, specifically the Emperor's Trap Zeta with Piett, this team is going to actually be functional in Grand Arena at this level. The stars are terrible, the gear is really terrible, but it's got some potential. It's got some potential, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's see here. Coleman Traver says, what are your plans for 6-star and 7-star Malevolence? Can you be more specific? Are you asking, am I going to unlock it at 6 stars at the 1 year? I am. I'm just going to go for it. I have personally never had a Malevolence, so I don't know if what I'm about to say is true. But from my understanding, there's not... If you have a 5-star Malevolence, what you can do with it is similar to what you can do with the 6-star Malevolence. I'm sure that it gets stronger, and I'm sure that it gets better. But as far as completely changing the face of your fleet arena, I don't think it's going to completely change the face of your fleet arena between 5 and 6 stars. I am planning to take it to 7 as soon as I get the ability to, and then I'm going to switch over to farming the Negotiator. Speaking of fleet, let's jump in and do our first fleet arena battle. We are fortunate to have not been knocked back today. I don't know why. We have done 0 fleet battles today. We're still at rank 7, which is beautiful. It never happens. I am often at rank 16 right now, sometimes rank 24. We don't have far to climb today. We're going to go after Francesco. He does have a Negotiator fleet, but he does not have a lot of work into his pilots, except for his Houndstooth. His Houndstooth is nice, but the rest of his fleet isn't the best, so even though he's got a Negotiator, I think we have a chance to beat it. Cat Lord says the Imperial Troopers are definitely worth it. I got my Gear 13 Piett the other day. Awesome team. It is an awesome team. It does great in the raids. It does great in Grand Arena. It does great in territory battles, territory wars. It's an amazing team, and I can't wait to use it. The only reason that I haven't put any work into it so far is because of the pilot to fleet correspondence. You guys see I've got a Relic Bossk with all Gear 11 bounty hunters to go with him because of fleets. Got relics on my Geos, but Poggle doesn't have relics because of fleets. It's all because of fleets, you guys. If you build strong fleets early, it's like eating your vegetables. You're going to grow up strong. It doesn't taste good at first, but it's going to make you grow up big and strong. All right. So we are going to we're going to hit Bossk. If we hit Anakin, then Bossk is going to get turn meter, and he's going to taunt before our spy can attack. So we're going to go ahead and hit Bossk with the taunt. We didn't get the debuff, but that's all right. Now we can hit their Anakin with spy and hope for the best. Okay, we didn't necessarily want to pop it, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's go ahead and hit him with the AoE. All right, they go Unending Loyalty again, which is good. Let's save the assist with Soldier. All right, we are going to... Let's just strengthen the Geos we do have by bringing in Sunfac. If we bring in Sunfac, that'll put a stun on the Bossk, and the Geos all get bonuses depending on how many Geos are on the field. They're going to bring in a reinforcement here too. Let's see who it is. Now the next move that the Negotiator is going to do is the Mass Assist. We want to try to make sure that Houndstooth is taunting at that time. Let's go ahead and get a stun over here. We don't want the Mass Assist to go on either of our little Geos because they will not survive it. Let's just use a basic. All right, turn meter for the team. Hopefully Bossk is ready to taunt. Come on, baby. All right, we're going to hit him. Big hit, 174,000. But there goes my spy. Doggone it. Okay, here comes the taunt. This is not looking great. This is not looking great. Let's go ahead and call the assist. Here comes the mass assist from their negotiator. Now we got to bring in our Plo. Hope it's in time. No, it's not in time to save the Houndstooth. This is not going well. He's put some work into his fleet, but that's all right. We can try again here in a little bit. We have all 5 attempts available. When in doubt, call in Anakin and hope for the best. We're not going to get anything done with this, but he exposes on everybody, and then he does that AoE. Man, that's so deadly. That is so deadly. All right, we've lost this one. We've got some things we can try. We could try putting Spy in the reinforcements, and that way maybe we'll get a taunt on Anakin. But that's the way it goes when you're using the Executrix up against the Negotiator sometimes. All right. Coleman Travers talking about the Imperial Troopers. He says, even Dark doesn't need high gear. Mine is hitting so hard at gear 9. Wow. Imperial Troopers are amazing and good for Phase 3 of the Sith Raid. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tumblo says Dark Trooper is a sexy beast. I want to take it to R7, but R5 is still insane. Definitely, definitely. Cat Lord doesn't use Dark Trooper much. That is very interesting. Doesn't do much for the turn meter train. Well, he does if you are talking about Veers' Unique. Veers' Unique gives the whole team, I think, 50% turn meter when you kill somebody, and Dark Trooper is a master at killing people. Yeah, they're talking about the merits of Dark Trooper in the chat. Okay, so let's do some shops, because the shops change over in 33 minutes, and I don't want to miss them. I'm still tempted to spend crystals here, you guys. I usually go bam, 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 buy the stuff for credits, but they moved the stuff for credits down a little bit. They're tricksy. They are tricksy. All right. Cantina battles. You guys from those double drops, I got so much Cantina currency that I've been buying Cassian's U-Wing like crazy for Shard Shop currency. And I still haven't run out of Cantina credits. I will soon. I'm almost out, as you see. But it's been a nice bump in my Shard Shop currency. Carbantes, we need them. We always buy them out of the guild store all the time. And let's see here. We gotta buy some of this. We try to keep this gear from the left of young Han Solo. The 2 pieces to the left and the 1 piece above him. We try to keep those pieces at 50. And I'm buying the ship out of this store. The Special Forces TIE Fighter. It is not required for the Finalizer unlock, but it is required to use with the Finalizer fleet to get the most out of it. So if you haven't bought it yet, and you're planning on getting the Finalizer, definitely want to buy that out of this store. And the Squad Arena store, we are working on Prestige. We don't currently have enough, so we're going to move on. No Galactic War Store tokens. I'll tell you what I have been doing is I've been buying ships for Shard Shop currency, and I'm buying the last couple characters I really want out of here. Magma Trooper and Resistance Pilot. I don't need Resistance Pilot for probably a couple of years, but I want to get him done, just so he's done. Magma Trooper, we're going to want that for an Iden Versio team, probably. Tusken Raider, we're getting from a node that we're farming, so we don't need to get him out of here. Tebow's done, Biggs is done. Daksha is just happening. It looks like we've already unlocked him or something. We must have got him out of a Bronzium pack or something. So he's done. Night Sister Initiate, I don't plan to ever use her. Luminara, don't plan to ever use her. K2 is done. Bodhi, I have 0 shards. This might be one of the only characters besides legendaries that I have 0 shards for, but I don't have any desire to have him either. Maybe someday. Biston's U-Wing we're buying out of here. We're basically buying everything out of here. If you look, we still need Biston. This ship is done. This ship is done. This ship is done. We're buying Gauntlet. Biggs is done. Plo is done. Sunfac. Tusken Shaman, we're not buying him yet. Maybe someday. Vader's done. Ezra, Boba. Resistance Pilot, we're getting him out of the Galactic War Store. Ahsoka's done. Soldier's done. Clone Sergeant. We're getting everything out of here. And once we get everything out of here, we're going to start buying Zetas. We are going to start buying Zetas. Can we buy any Malevolent Shards today? Not quite. Look at that. Doggone it. But we can buy some Hermit Yoda Shards. You guys, I've been tempted to stop farming Hermit Yoda and start farming that Wampa, because oh my gosh, that Wampa is amazing. I am going to farm Wampa after Hermit Yoda is done, but I got to finish him. Finish what you start, or you will find yourself never going back to it. In the championship store, I am spending this currency on mod slicing materials. The highest value item in here is the Chirotech with the championship store. But if you guys remember, I stopped farming the Chirotech out of here because I was gearing characters faster than I was modding them. So I started buying mod slicing materials out of here. And my mods are still way behind, but it is definitely working better. In the shard shop, we go to the Mark II pulse modulators. We go to the left and we buy what is here. We try to keep this stuff at above 120 to have some stuff on hand. Except for the med packs, we always buy the med packs because we always need the med packs. As you see, we still have quite a few shard shop currency, so I generally go up above it as well to the stuff that's right here. It costs 360 shard shop currency instead of 720, and I usually buy what is there as well. If we start getting low on shard shop currency, we'll stop doing that. But buying whatever is here and whatever is here to the left of the pulse modulator will really help you relic your characters much more quickly. And the conquest currency I'm spending on cat, but I do not have enough to buy any cat shards right now. So there we go. There we go. The chat is going crazy with all kinds of stuff, and I've so far behind. Let me just glance at it and see if there's anything I need to address. But one of the things I love about this community that you guys are creating, the free-to-play nation community, is that everybody's trying to help each other so much. And I could just let the chat help itself. I don't even need to help. But if you guys have any specific questions, maybe say them again, and I'll try to catch up. For now, we're going to move forward, because if I just read the chat constantly, I'm never going to get anything done. I love that you guys are chatting so much. I love it. Okay, let's spend a bit of energy. Buy all 3 of the regular energy refreshes, 1 cantina, all 3 mod energy. And I know you guys hear this a million times, but the reason I'm able to do this, and I do this every day, the reason I'm able to do this is because of the fleet arena placement we're able to get. We went hard after fleets early, and it is still paying off daily for us to help us grow the account and pursue whatever we want to pursue. So we're going to spend regular energy first. We have a tab set up for current farms. Darcion. All right. Let's find it. Darcion is on the node with the Kylo Ren command shuttle. We're making progress on this ship. We're still, what is this, 100 shards away? Yeah, we're still 100 shards away, but this is the last ship we need for the finalizers, so it is getting real, and we are getting excited. We are getting excited about that. We've already farmed that for today. Let's find First Order Stormtrooper. We farm him from the dark side. Now, whenever you have an opportunity like this, where you have 2 different places to farm somebody, you could farm them both, right? If you wanted, if you were in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. We're just farming one. So then what you do is you click on the gear that's available, and you say, how many of these pieces of gear do I have? I have 130 of those, 180 of those, and 200 of those. And then I say, how does that compare to this? 150 of this, 180 of this. It looks like it's about the same. When we started, we were way low on this piece of gear right here. So at this point, we can farm either one. It just depends, just trying to keep kind of a balanced stockpile. What day is it today? Is it dark side or light side day? Let's see. See if we can help our guild a little bit, depending on what day it is. It's dark side day. Okay, so we are going to farm him from the dark side. They are constantly trying to get us to spend money, aren't they, guys? My goodness. Okay, squads. Current farms. First Order Stormtrooper. Find him. Dark side. Here we go. It's just a little bit of energy, but every little bit helps, right? Every little bit helps when it comes to daily guild activities. We are farming this node for the BTLB, or as Darth Kimchi and Pancake says, the bacon tomato lettuce with extra bacon Y-Wing. BTLB, I love it. We're getting BTLB and we're getting Wrecker for free while we're farming the BTLB. Today, no BTLB shards. Farm light side. Coleman Traver says farm light side. I'm sure because you're an intelligent person, I'm sure there's a good reason. What is the reason that you think I should farm light side? Other than today, which is dark side day. Is there a specific reason for that? Oh, no Hux today. No Hux. But we got a bunch of Hoth Scout. Oh boy. He says the bottom right corner is needed a lot on the light side. Okay, well maybe I'll switch to light side instead of dark side now that I'm kind of even with the pieces of gear there. Night Snipe says D's gonna be happy. D practices what he preaches, man. He's always doing whatever he can to help the guild. All right, so those are our regular energy farms. You guys were sneaking up on 2 million galactic power. I love it. I love it. And we're going to put the rest of our regular energy at getting Ahsoka. Ahsoka is our next target relic. And currently she's gear 11, so we've got to do some work. Now, this piece of gear, as you guys just saw, was available from the guild store, which is a good place to get it. But one of the things that Darth Loquitur always says is he says when it comes to this piece of gear right here, the Back to Gel salvage, is really, really good to farm it from 9C normal. First of all, it's dark side, right, which helps the guild today. Second of all, you get these cybernetics right here. We've got 375 cybernetics because we've farmed this node a bunch. So we are either going to have this when we need to put it on characters, or we can scrap it for high-end relic pieces. These pieces right here are good for relic scrap as well, and we got 1,490 of those bad boys. This is just good stuff. It's good stuff to scrap for relics. It's needed for characters. This is a great node. Darth Loquitur loves it. You guys, I'm sure you've heard him talk about it. 9C. So if you can be patient enough, sometimes you just got to pull the trigger and buy some from the guild store, right? That's what the currency's there for. But if you can be patient enough and farm this from that node, it will help you grow your overall account a lot more. All right. Check in the chat. DOG says light side has a lot of great farms. It just never ends. It doesn't ever end, does it? It doesn't ever end. Mark 1 ball armor mod or something like that. Okay, so you're just saying which piece of gear it is from the light side node for First Order Stormtrooper. All right, good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's spend more energy. Spend more energy, and then we're going to make another shot at the Francesco fleet. Let's spend our Cantina. We're farming the green relic slicing material right now. This is nothing new. You guys are always farming relic slicing material, just like I am. We need more of it than we can imagine. More of it than we can imagine. But I like to take a break sometimes from it and farm a character up out of Cantina and then go back to relic salvage. We are farming this mod slicing piece right here. We are actually starting to get caught up with mod slicing. We still have a lot of slicing to do, but I think we're probably like a month and a half away from being able to farm mods again instead of slicing materials all the time. Baby Yoda's in the chat. Hi, what's up, Baby Yoda? Cat Lord has to go soon. If I'm gone, goodbye for now. So glad to have you, man, as always. As always. I'm doing good, Baby Yoda. I'm doing good. I hope that you are doing good as well. Now, we've got a bit of a situation developing in the ships, you guys. Fleet energy. Fleet energy is incredibly valuable because there's a lot of good farms in the fleet. But I have been farming 4 fleet hard nodes every day since we were able to farm 4 hard nodes. But if you look, we've got Mando's done, Emphas Nest is done, B1 is done, Shaak T is done. Everything from this node is done. Right here, we're going to get Jolie from regular energy. I'm holding off on the Bad Batch for now. We're farming this node currently. Let's go ahead and farm this for the day. This gives us Grief Karga, who's amazing, and the Rebel Y-Wing, which we will need someday. Vader ship is done. The Gauntlet, I'm going to go ahead and farm it today because that's what I've been doing. But the Gauntlet Starfighter is available out of the fleet store, and I'm getting it enough out of there that by the time I need it, I'll probably have it. So that takes care of this node, this whole tab. So 5 is taken care of. 4, we've only really got one more farm we want right now. And then we got this tab. We got Poe's ship, which, I mean, someday we're going to need it for Galactic Legend Ray, who we want someday, right? This ship right here, 5's a ship, that's done. Zalbar we're farming. But we won't be farming him too much longer, then he'll be done. I mean, he's 200 out of 330. He's got a ways to go. But once again, farming for the future. This ship right here we can get out of the fleet. I've actually started farming this Sith Fighter. I'm trying to find 4, right? So we got Sith Fighter, Gauntlet, Zalbar, and Grief. But my point is, we're starting to run out of things that we even want out of the fleet. I definitely want Karth someday, so we'll be farming Karth because you need him for Darth Revan, right? Boba Fett ship is done. Sunfac ship is done. What is this? Biston? Biston we're getting out of the fleet store. My point is, there's just not a lot of stuff here. Whoops. This ship is done. This ship is done. This ship is done. We'll definitely farm Lando someday. And this ship right here is a Resistance X-Wing. It's done. My point is, pretty soon we're going to have to probably switch to 2 hard farms in the fleets instead of 4, and that'll just give us more energy to go after the gear that is needed from fleet, which will be really nice. It'll be really nice. But the way I look at it is, if you ever might maybe want it someday, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. This ship, we're not getting this ship anywhere but here, the Sith Fighter. And if the Nihilus capital ship drops and everybody's like, you gotta have Sith Fighter, I would love to have it sitting there at 330 shards ready to unlock and go. I mean, not that I have the character, but the character is easier to get than this ship. I would rather be ahead of the game. So find the balance for yourselves, you guys. Gear up your characters with your fleet energy, but also go ahead and knock out farms that you might someday want. And then once you're done with all the farms that you want out of there, it just goes all the gear. All the gear after that. General Grievous is getting our fleet energy right now. We're going after this right here. Ahsoka will start getting the fleet energy once we get her up to gear 12. I'm sure she'll have several pieces that require fleet energy to farm. And because we're focusing on her before Grievous, we are going to be giving her the fleet energy and the regular energy for a while until she's done. But as long as she doesn't have anything to farm for fleet, we're going after Grievous. Dom says that was a mouthful. Yeah, it was a mouthful. It was a mouthful. DOG saying Poe is in the fleet store too. It is. And as you guys saw, I had like 100 shards for it. If I've gotten 100 shards in the first, what is this, like 9 months? 10 months? About 10 months of play, then by the time I need Galactic Legend Ray, I'll probably have the Poe ship out of the fleet store. I don't know, guys. The point is, we have a long way to go with regular energy hard farms, but we're getting close to finishing the fleet store, the fleet hard farms. Baby Yoda says, Padawan, you should also farm gear from fleet nodes. It's sometimes more important than gear. I'm only doing Grief node whilst also doing 3 refreshes of gear. So you're farming Grief only, plus just everything else towards gear. I agree. Gear is a fantastic thing to do with your fleet currency. But once again, I mean, call me crazy, but I feel like we're relicking characters too fast. I feel like we're doing it too fast. Now we only have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've only got 10, right? About 1 per month. So that's really not super fast. But if you guys told me that when you hit relic on a character, you need to have the mods for them that you want, I don't have almost any of these characters modded like I want. Geos Soldier is modded like I want. And where's Brood Alpha? There he is. We have 11. Brood Alpha is modded pretty much like I want. Not even. None of the rest of them are modded like I want. So if I keep on doing more and more and more and more relics, and my mods are falling further and further behind, I'm just not, I don't feel like I'm making good things. I feel like you want to make good things in this game so that they can stand on their own 2 feet. We need a new fleet hard node tab. Yeah, we do. We need a fleet tab 6 with good stuff in it. We do. You're right. You're right, DOG. You're right. Coleman Traver is asking if we're going to Zeta the Imperial Troopers today. Man, you know I want to. You know I want to. Let's do a fleet battle. Let's do a fleet battle. Here's the problem with hitting the Imperial Troopers with the Zeta right now. I've got teams that have a lot more gear on them than that also need Zetas. But the Imperial Troopers, they just don't need that much gear to be at least minimally functional. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. We'll see how the Grand Arena goes. If it was like, oh man, a baby Imperial Trooper team with those Zetas would have changed everything, then we might do it. We might do it. Dar Senate is asking when my account was created. May 31st of this year. This year? No, last year. This year is not even May yet. 2021, May 31st. So this is day 298 for this account. Okay, so we put Spy in the reinforcements. We put Sunfac out here instead. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did before. But instead of Spy's big hit, we're going to hope that Soldier's big hit is enough to put him into the yellow. I don't know if that's enough. He is in the yellow, but they might still open up with the mass assist from Negotiator. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, this will make him a little bit weaker. This should be enough. Yes, this should be enough. Now they should put the no, they did not. Okay. Now here's the problem with that. We are about to call in our Spy in order to... Ooh, no, that's not good. We're about to call in our Spy in order to try to get a taunt on Anakin. But Sunfac is not going to be able to... assist. Let's try it anyway. He's done some work on his fleet. I was not experiencing this before. Doggone it, we didn't get Anakin. We did not get Anakin. Alright, we could still call Soldier to assist. Let's just see if we can do some big damage here. No, we cannot. Man, this is going bad, you guys. This is going bad. I should have brought an AoE in, because we could finish Anakin off right now. We could finish Anakin off right now. Okay, so we lost Soldier. We still have Spy. Sunfac is dying fast. Sunfac is dying fast. All right, if we kill Houndstooth, then Anakin's gonna get pissed off. But we gotta try, right? I mean, we gotta do what we can do. Man, that Spy does good damage, but so does Anakin. He's out of there. Oh my gosh, we'll try again here in a minute, you guys. I think I'm gonna put it back to the way I had it. I think I like it better that way for sure. Coleman Traver says, what are the other Zetas you're considering? Those 2 Zetas will make your Imperial Troopers a very good team, probably even better or equal to your Jedi. Far better than your Jedi for sure, better than your clones, as long as you have a fast Piett. Well, that's the thing, you guys. I just don't have, my mods are just not that good. Let's take a look at my teams. Squads. Grand Arena. Okay. Bronze Beauties, the Zetas are done. 1 Zeta is all it takes. I've got 2. They're done. Protection up. I've got the Grandmaster Yoda Zeta, and that's the only Zeta I'm planning to apply for now, so that team's fine. Chum Bucket. Man, do I need a lot of Zetas for this team. Bossk is done. Zam is done, but I want to put in Mando instead of Cad Bane. Mando needs his Zeta for sure. I want to put in Grief. Grief, I think, needs 2 Zetas. And then I want to put in... I think those are the only 2 Zetas. So I need 3 Zetas for this team for me to consider it to be done. If we run Jango in here, Jango needs his Zeta as well. Mara J doesn't have her Zeta. And Vader does not have his lead Zeta. So those are a couple Zetas I need. Like I said, Jango needs his Zeta. We want to make the droid team. Where's it at? There it is. This team, we need another Zeta for Grievous. We need one for B2. We need one for B1. And Droideka, I'm planning to put his Zeta on to help with the gas event. And Magna Guard, a lot of people say don't put his Zeta on. But it seems alright to me. I think this is his Zeta right here. General Grievous and Magna Guard gain tenacity and defense for each target locked enemy. Just making Magna Guard harder to kill with 100% extra defense, that sounds good to me. But anyway, and then also the Padme team. We don't have any Zetas on C-3PO. I want to do at least one Zeta there. The Shaak T team needs 1, 2, 3 Zetas for the Shaak T team. And the list goes on. I just need so many Zetas. I need so many Zetas. You guys are saying do it. Baby Yoda says, just a quick thing. I think I probs lost my GAC because I did a big dumb. I forgot I had my Jedi Knight Revan, so I used Qui-Gon on the enemy Shaak 501st. It was very low banners and triggered the sacrifice. Dang it, man. But you might not have lost. They might screw up on your defense. Dioji says, slow and steady. You're crushing it, Padawan. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Amacia says it's not. It's on the stun strike. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's not worth a Zeta. Surely that's not a Zeta. I'm gonna find out right now, because if that's a Zeta, that is not worth it. That is not worth it. I'm 100% in the camp of that Zeta's not worth it if that's a Zeta. Stunning strike. Oh my gosh, that's a Zeta! Oh, that's not good. So what is this then? Can I have this right now? I don't have enough purples. I don't have enough purples. Okay, well, hey, thank you for that. That is good information. I'm not going to do his Zeta then. Fantastic. Fantastic. Darsenet says troopers are still the best Zeta. All right, you guys. Listen, I'm a believer. I love the troopers. We don't even have the troopers set up over here. Oh, do we? We did this since lock-in. We did this since lock-in. All right, so now the question is, because I only have one Zeta, I've got enough Zeta mats for 2 Zetas, but I don't have the Omicrons, and I don't have the purple ability mats. So the question is, do we do Piett's, Emperor's Trap? We can do 1 Zeta. Now, the Emperor's Trap is bonkers good. Let's talk about it. What does the Emperor's Trap do? Let's do it. See what this does without the Emperor's Trap. He gains 5% turn meter whenever another Empire ally takes damage. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. All I know about this ability is what it does with the Zeta. But that's good right there. Gains turn meter whenever another Empire ally takes damage. Okay. This is where Emperor's Trap comes from. It revolutionizes the trooper team. And it makes them bonkers good. Because Emperor's Trap is a buff. And under Veer's lead... troopers gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. Now, this is not a Zeta. This was just an Omega. In fact, it was only 3 Omega mats. It's like the best 3 Omega mat ability in the game. I cannot believe this is only an Omega. Now, Veer's Zeta, it requires level 82. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. You guys are saying Piett is definitely the one. And I would tend to agree, and here's why. Because Veer's Zeta is... okay, look. At rank 7, because of Veer's unique, Imperial Troopers have a 40% chance to gain 50% turn meter whenever an enemy is defeated. Alright, this is the old Imperial Troopers turn meter train. When you killed an enemy, you got 50% turn meter. If you put on the Zeta, among other things, it also changes this 40% chance to 100% chance. So when you kill somebody, you get 50% turn meter. This definitely helps the turn meter train, but even before the Zeta, there's a 40% chance it'll still happen. So I say we want the Zeta for sure, but we can wait on it. Let's do the Piett Zeta. You guys want to do it? You guys want to do it? Then you'll be able to use it. Let's see here. Piett first. Piett is more important. Night Snipe says then you'll be able to use it against higher geared teams because of more buffs. Veers is better if you plan to use it against weak teams, but with the rosters you face, it's probably not best. Good point. Good point, good point, good point. All right, you guys ready for this? Here we go. I wasn't planning to do this today, but you talked me into it. We're going to take a little detour, put the next 2 Zetas on the Imperial Troopers, and then we'll get back to the grind on the teams that I'm planning to go for, because the Troopers are just so much fun. They're so much fun. Let's do it. Now, I'm not farming the shards for the Troopers. The shards that I have are just what I happen to have. I've barely got him 2 stars, you guys. 2 stars. Oh, it's so bad. What is this? What do we need? Well, let's do it. We need to get him. We definitely need to get him at least a gear or 2 higher. Let's do it. I don't even want to look. There we go. Gear number 9. Gear level 9. Let's see if any of these are cheap. This looks cheap. Let's do it. 6 speed. We need it. That's cheap. And this is worth it. And this, we can do that. Okay, so that's Piett. I'm sure he needs more levels. We'll do some character spotlights on the Imperial Troopers eventually. What about range? He's at gear level 8. Just do it. We got to get him up to a reasonable gear level. Let's see here. That's probably worth it. And that's cheap enough. We got plenty of those. And here we go. This is turning into an Imperial Trooper stream here, you guys. This is turning into Imperial Trooper stream. Okay, Tumblo says, nice, I was on a phone call and missed out on this. Congrats on Piett, so worth it. Thanks, guys, man. I appreciate the encouragement to do this, because I know I'm going to have so much fun with this team. Now, my mods are super bad. Super bad. But DOG says peer pressure is the pathway to many Zeta abilities. I don't even have speed mods on this Piett. I have no speed mods, you guys. I have no speed mods. 220 speed. We're gonna have to be careful with how we use this team. We'll get him some better mods eventually. Let's jump back in fleet. We have another hour still before the fleet arena, before our payout. But we gotta try again. All right. I just don't like how this went. We're putting Sunfac back in here. Whoops. Putting Spy back in the starting 3. We're gonna explore other options here. We're gonna think about it a little bit more, because it's over quickly when you fight the negotiator. We're gonna think about it a little bit more. Coleman Traver says, I'm running Gear 9 Veers, Gear 9 Dark, Gear 8 Range, Piett, and Gear 7 Stark. Wow. You guys are saying 240 with the Veers lead is fine for now. Yeah, I want to get some more speed on him, but we'll have to take fine for now. Now, this fleet was so much easier, you guys. He had the BTLB in here instead of Houndstooth. Houndstooth just creates such a complication in the starting 3. Here we go. Now, wounded, but don't. That's perfect. We got him wounded, but he's not dead. I don't want to. Ooh, I don't even want to do the AoE. Will the AoE kill him? Let's just use a basic. Let's use the basic. We don't want to. We want him to stay wounded, so that we can hopefully kill him with that unending loyalty. Now, if Houndstooth assists, he's going to cleanse his buffs. We need that to happen. Houndstooth assist. Come on, baby. Spy. Talk on it. Okay. So now, if I feel like we need to heal up, right? Even though I want to save the cleanse for when we have days on us, I feel like we need to heal up there. Let's just give some turn meter to the team. Just basic. We gotta wait out the unending loyalty, wait till it goes away, and then hopefully bring in an AoE. But he's gonna bring in Plo, isn't he? He's gonna bring in Plo and cleanse him up. Alright, one thing at a time. Here comes Plo, I'm sure. Yeah, doggone it. Alright, one thing at a time. Let's refresh the taunt over here. And cleanse the defense down off of myself. Let's give the team some love. And let's get one big hit, baby Bubba. 78. That's not big enough. That is not big enough. Alright. Here comes the mass assist. And we lost our spy. Doggone it. That's very bad. That's very bad. Alright, I'll tell you what we need to do. We just need to bring in Anakin. And as our team dies around us, hopefully Anakin will get upset enough to kill the enemy team. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring in Anakin. We're gonna do a basic on their Anakin. And then hopefully we can do an AoE. Oh, let's go. Their Anakin's gone. Now things are starting to feel a little more in our favor. I wish we could finish off that doggone Ahsoka. Basic with Anakin. Hang in there, soldier. I need you, baby. I need you. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Alright, charm meter for the team. We need to get another AoE with Anakin. Come on, Anakin. Ah, no AoE yet. We can get... oh, come on, yes! Oh, it's not enough! No! No! Oh, no, you guys. That was so close. That was close. That was close. Doggone it. Doggone it. Doggone it. Alright. Alright, we'll try again. We'll try again. Gideon is awesome in any team. And Gideon is awesome in the Empire squad. Yeah, definitely Gideon is more plug and play. But even my Gideon is just garbage. Just garbage. I have not put work in Imperial Troopers because I'm trying to put these relics on my pilots. You guys know. You guys know what it is. Alright. Alright. Let's do a bit of challenges. Then we're going to do our Mandalorian character spotlight before the Grand Arena, because I'm hoping we can use him in the Grand Arena. That's the hope. That is the hope. But we don't want to forget about our fleet climb when we get bogged down in Grand Arena. Because when I start doing Grand Arena, I just forget about everything else. I forget about everything else. We haven't even gotten one pack yet. Oh my goodness. Now here's the problem with my Mandalorian character spotlight tonight. My bounty hunter team is not strong enough to fight in my squad arena, but they're too strong for the Galactic War, and our galactic challenges right now are just that they're a ship galactic challenge, so they don't the character level is way down there. Let's just see. Let's see if there's anybody we can find that we might stand a chance. Okay, probably not the Bad Batch, but maybe. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking the Bad Batch. They've got, how fast is their tech? 253. And how fast is their Echo? 283. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Let's see who else is here. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Vinny Crimson! There's Vinny! What's up, man? Vinny, how fast is your Echo, man? Tell me he's super slow. He's not gonna be... 300! Well done. Well done. Well done. Alright. Who else can we fight? Padme doesn't work. They're too fast. I'm too high in my squad arena to test low gear teams. That's the problem. That is the... Whoops. I pushed the wrong button there. Let's try again. Yeah, Bad Batch will destroy me. You're not lying. You're not lying. Fleets is very wise to go for now. Is 2022 going to be the year of the ship? It sounds like it's going to be the year of the ship. I have not seen another Geonosian squad, and kudos on the relic Poggle. I love it. Respect. Respect. All right, how fast is his soldier? 265. It's pretty blitzy. How fast is this spy? The problem with this team is that we won't be able to get our contract. Okay. We'll just do some, oh gosh. The testing is so hard when they're in the middle like this. 268. This is a pretty well modded Geo team. Okay, well anyway, let's just look at the Mandalorian. And it might be that the only place we can test him is in Grand Arena. And I hope that we can test him in Grand Arena. But Mandalorian. We have 10 more shards coming from the monthly calendar. So the farming for him is done. I'm super excited about that. The Mandalorian. When you guys think Mandalorian, what do you think? Disintegrate. That's right. I'm sure you all said it. Disintegrate is what you think. It comes from his payout, and incredibly, even low gear, low level Mando has his payout, his disintegrate payout activated. Now you guys know how the bounty hunters work. Every lead has a condition that you must meet to activate the contract. And once you activate the contract, then all the bounty hunters get a payout. It's really neat. When they did the bounty hunter rework, I loved it. And it has become one of my favorite factions ever since then. Because all the different bounty hunters, everyone has a lead. And every lead has a different contract that you have to meet. But regardless of who the lead is, if you make the contract, Mando gets a special ability that he can disintegrate. While he has critical chance up or critical damage up, this ability instantly defeats the target enemy. It cannot be evaded. And if they're defeated by it, they cannot be revived. So you want the whole goal when you're building a bounty hunter team with Mando in it, the whole goal is to get it to where when Mando takes preferably his first turn, he is ready to disintegrate, which means he has to have critical chance up or critical damage up. Now, we don't have the ideal bounty hunter team at this point, but we do have a Bossk team. So if we look at the Bossk lead, what we have to do for the Bossk lead, let's go to bounty hunters. What we have to do for the Bossk lead is contract. Deal damage to the weakest enemy 10 times. Only bounty hunters can contribute to the contract. So that's the goal. In order to try to activate Bossk's contract to get Mando's disintegrate, you have to damage the weakest enemy 10 times. Now, I would be remiss if I did not say that the easiest contract to trigger from the bounty hunters is the Aura Singh lead. All she requires, let's just go up to the max level. All she requires is that you use an ability while buffed 10 times. Now, when you first read this, you think 10 people have to take their turn, but it doesn't have to be on their turn. So mass assists count as using an ability for each character that assists. So if you put in Aura Singh lead, you've got Bossk who has a mass assist, you've got Greef Karga who has a mass assist. All of a sudden, you've used an ability while buffed 10 times, and Mando is ready to disintegrate. Someday I want that team, but for now we're dealing with what we have. So how does the Mando help himself get to this contract? First of all, when he uses his basic, even at tier 4, which is where I have him, he gains critical chance up. Now, critical chance up is necessary for him to be able to disintegrate. So if you use a mass assist with any of the bounty hunters on the team, and Mando uses his basic, he gives himself critical chance up, which lets him do his disintegrate. With this ability, I've got this ability maxed out, the transparence? I don't know how to say that. It deals physical damage to the target enemy. It calls another bounty hunter to assist, which helps you with the Bossk contract. And then the Mandalorian and the assisting ally gain critical damage up. That's the other buff that he needs. So he can give himself the buff. He needs either one, either critical chance up or critical damage up, and that's when he can use his disintegrate ability if the contract has been satisfied. All right, so let's hope for something that we can use. You know, let's just do the Galactic Challenge. They will be low gear characters, for sure. They will be, but let's just see what it's like. This one, and that's already fleets. So gosh, oh my gosh, we're not gonna get a contract off there. We gotta find something in Squad Arena, you guys. We gotta find something in Squad Arena. Tumblo says, if we say it often enough, maybe we can bully CG into doing it like Ram Bam did with Mace. Ram Bam for the win, my friend. Definitely. That Mace rework is beautiful. I love it. All right, what do we got here? We've got stuns, which is not good. We've got a fast Vader. Doggone it. We're too high up. We are too high up. We're going to get roasted by CLS. What are the speeds looking like on this team? Too fast. Just they don't make it this high unless they have at least decent mods. At least decent mods. Okay. There's a lot of things that we need to talk about with the Mando, but we need to actually be able to use him in a fight. Let's just take him into Galactic War. That's our best bet. I apologize that this is the way it is, you guys. Once my bounty hunter team is better, we'll be able to do more. Let's just talk it through while we are... We'll talk through some strategy while we are... Let's go ahead and bring in Jango Boba. You know what? Let's do Fennec, because I just geared her up a little bit today, and we'll talk about why. Most of you guys probably already know why, but let's bring some lower gear. Maybe that'll help a little. Maybe that'll help a little. Okay. The Bossk contract. Remember, when you're using bounty hunters, you think to yourself, what is the contract and how do I satisfy it? Okay. Gosh, even we can't. We won't get the contract. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's talk through how the strategy normally goes. Normally with Bossk, you taunt first. This gives him Frenzy, and Frenzy means you gain 100% turn meter when an ally uses a special ability. All right? So then we use a special ability with Sam. Now Bossk has turn meter. Now you call the mass assist. If this character were not as squishy as they are, then you would be able to have everybody assist instead of him just dying instantly. Now, Fennec Shand, she's got a decent amount of protection there. On her basic, she deals damage. It's this one, right? Deals damage 5 times, which means that this gives you a lot of progress toward Bossk's contract. And now what we're going to do is we're going to call Fennec to assist. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. Oh, it killed him. No assist from Fennec. We've got a lot of contract progress right here. I don't know. We might be able to get a contract. Double tap. Double tap. There's the contract. Now we just got to get back to Mando. We'll try on the next one. Oh, we did it. We got one. Okay. Now Mando can do the disintegrate. This is going to insta-kill him, which this Vader is very thick, so it's very dangerous. I'm really glad we got to do the insta-kill on this one. But the insta-kill is amazing. Let's do the 1x, and it poofs them in nothing. They're just gone, and they can't be revived from that. All right, so let's get on to this next fight and see if we can explore this a little bit more. Now here's the thing about Mando. You don't want to mod him fast. And the reason is because he gives himself a lot of turn meter whenever he critically hits. And if you get his Zeta, which you definitely want, you want to get his Zeta, here we go. We're open up with a bunch of progress on Bossk. Yes. Double tap. Basic. At least they got a little more thickness to him now. See, we're already 70%. I already forget what I was saying. You don't want Mando to go until he is ready to disintegrate. Unfortunately, he's about to go and he doesn't have the buffs that he needs. See, oh, is this on cooldown? Huh. Maybe it's just on cooldown because he doesn't have the buff. I don't know. Maybe it's on cooldown from last match. That's interesting. Alright, so Mando, he gives himself critical chance up. He got some turn meter just because we used a basic there with him. So he does really well in teams that you can call him to assist because he gives himself and the whole team a bunch of turn meter. Let's see, yeah, it's on cooldown from last match. So let's just grind through this one. Night Snipe says, I'm currently also gearing bounty hunters while trying to get Imperial Trooper shards. My shard farm on Piett has been hell. I'm sorry to hear it, man. I'm sorry to hear it. I wish you much better RNG. Oh, Phoenix. See if we can get a disintegrate on Phoenix. Alright, so the Mando, it doesn't matter how low gear he is. He will one-shot if it's a character that can be disintegrated. If it's not a Galactic Legend, he will one-shot that character. Alright, so we are going to call Fennec to assist to get some good contract progress. 5 hits. Now, it's not big hits, because she's baby gear. But, Fennec, man, she's just the contract queen under Bossk. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get her up and running. I wish we had her for this Grand Arena, but we do not. Mando still is on cooldown, I bet. I don't want Zam to take the show here. Mando's still on cooldown. Doggone it. It's a long cooldown, as you guys can see. But let's try this ability from Fennec. Let's see here. Taunt up with Bossk. We're just trying to cycle back around until Mando gets his turn. Here we go. You know what? I'm not going to use it this time. Let's just auto basic. We want to use it on the next fight so that we can practice getting the contract and then disintegrating after that. Let's see here. Yeah, cooldowns are weird in Galactic War. Night Snipe says, oh no, Phoenix Squad! Take it. Oh my goodness. Alright, so if you're going to use the Bossk lead, use Fennec, man. And here's the thing. Even if they have a taunt, when Mando comes around to his turn and he can call an assist, he can call Fennec to assist, and he can ignore taunt with his assist call because he's got the Bounty Hunter's Resolve. So it can really help you out. Next Grand Arena we'll have Fennec up and running, but right now she is only in our dreams. Okay, so here we go. We start with Mando. This is not how it normally goes, but let's just go ahead and take advantage of this. All right. Double tap. No, single tap. Let's just use a basic. This should get the contract. Yes. And now he's got critical damage up, but let's just go ahead and give him critical chance up as well. He's going to assist. He's going to get turn meter if he crits. And there we go. We're going to disintegrate. Kanan. Yes. Okay. So Mando wants to be modded for high crit chance. He does not want to be modded with a lot of speed because he gives himself turn meter when you call him to assist, and you want to make sure you get the contract before it becomes his turn. You do want him to have some speed. He's kind of naturally fast. And as I keep saying, my mods are garbage on my account, but if you look at how I've got him modded, I've got him modded for all crit chance. And he is sitting at, that's Django, that's Mando. He is sitting at, Joseph Woolno says, heyo, what's up, man? He's sitting at 181 speed, which is really bad. I took a speed arrow off of him because my other bounty hunters are so slow that I have to make him even slower than them. You want him faster, but you want all the other bounty hunters to be faster as well. And we're not talking about Zam today because you guys voted to talk about Mando. But when we talk about Zam, we'll talk about how the Zam Omicron works together with the Mandalorian and other bounty hunters in order to get a disintegrate. The potential is very high. You can kill Gas with this team. You can kill Darth Revan with this team. specifically an Aura Sing lead is the best, but there's a lot that you can make this Mando do. He can kill stuff that he has no business killing. But let's just look at him one more time. I forgot that I wanted to look at the mods. So we've got, we put protection here. You want speed probably, but I just wanted to get more crit chance in the secondary. Got a little bit of speed there. Crit chance, definitely crit chance primary here. Here you can put whatever you want. Probably if he's low gear, it'd be better to go survivability. I only have tenacity here because I'm chasing that crit chance. I don't have a lot of crit chance mods. So I had a crit chance mod with crit chance on it and a little bit of speed. I took it. Here we go once again, crit chance here, a little bit of speed. Some speed and no crit chance. Yeah, my guy has so few crit chance mods, so this crit chance mod does not even have crit chance on it. And here we go, more crit chance. So you want to chase it. The higher gear you get him and get him into the relics, he's going to have more natural crit chance. But even at low gear, I got him to 84%, which is not great, but it's fine for now. Now let's do another Fleet Arena battle before we get into this Grand Arena. We are behind on the Grand Arena. Oh boy. Let's try again. Sean Gibbons says, hey Padawan, glad to see you on this amazing Friday. Glad to see you too, my friend. Glad to see you too. Joseph is asking how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Night Snipe says, Fennec lead versus Lord Vader. At the end game, that is a thing. That is a thing. Ooh, nice dodge. The nice thing is we get the dodge, but we also get the turn meter from his attack. Whenever Fives attacks you, you get the turn meter. All right, let's just open it up with a mass assist on Anakin. Oh yeah, baby. Breach there. That should be enough to trigger the unending loyalty. Can we get an ability block? Ability block will mean nothing here. It will mean nothing here. It could save us from the AoE. So let's see if we can get an ability block out there. Yes, we got it on Anakin. Excellent. And he's nice and exposed for when we have an opportunity to hit him. We also got an exposed on Houndstooth, which is really good. Cleanse ourselves. Now we are just going to go ahead and tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring in the Vulture. We're going to see if we can aggravate Anakin, get him to take extra turns so that he gets the unending loyalty off of him more quickly. We're going to try to go all in on the Houndstooth. There's one turn, and this should give him another turn. And then now we can actually go after him if they don't call in the Plo. Doggone it. Doggone it, you guys. All right, cleanse ourselves. Man, we got to get back on that Anakin and fast. Their Anakin's probably about to do another mass assist, which is going to wreck our team. Ability block, excellent. Come on, we got to kill him. Kill him, please. Kill him, please. Yes! Okay. Mass assist, that is not good for anybody. But they don't have much left. They do not have much left. This might kill him. Not enough. Oh, come on, who's the best damage? Just bring in Anakin. Just a basic Anakin. Just a basic. Should do it. Can't miss. Yes! Finally. Yes! Sometimes you just gotta beat your head up against the wall until something works. That Vulture Droid reinforcement, man, it's nice. It's nice. Freaking Roger, man. He's probably gonna hold us out of first place. We've only got one attack left. Let's get into this Grand Arena. And let's look for an opportunity to use our Mando. Let's go ahead and claim the rest of our dailies. And that'll kind of finish the Mandalorian character spotlight. Joseph Woolno says, I think I've got my Mando at 231 with a 67% crit chance and 150% crit damage. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. DOG says, need 6 fleets? Malevolence unlock. 10 months seems almost about possible. I'm sticking to my guns, my friend. You've already seen that I'm influenced by the community, but that's one thing that I won't back off on that one. Okay, now, I'm getting tired of fighting against people that are much stronger than me. Let me rephrase that. I'm not getting tired of fighting them if they're stronger than me. I'm getting tired of putting down a weak defense because I'm afraid of what they're going to put on defense. I've been bringing everything on offense. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But this time I said, screw it. It doesn't matter how much they have. And they've got the stuff. They've got the negotiator. They've got a CLS team, among many other things. They've got that 3.8 million galactic power. And I know you guys are facing much worse. They've got the Relic 7 crew, OG Kylo. They've got some stuff. But I said, they've got a lot of stuff. They've got a lot of stuff. But I said, doggone it. I'm going to put some stuff on defense. I'm going to put some stuff on defense, which means we have way less to use on offense. In fact, I went pretty hard on defense. I put my two best teams, my Padme team and my Geo team. You guys saw we have like 11 relics. 7 of them are right here in this zone. Now, they've got the tools to beat that, but I'm going to make them earn it. I'm going to make them win their way through this, and there's a chance that they might hold. Now, these teams are not great, but these are also two of my best defensive teams, believe it or not. We got Grievous with some Grievous triggers sitting there, ready to get him triggered. He's not relics yet. He will be at some point. And we've got the Newt lead, which people can sleep on with the Django. He starts with the damage immunity. Hopefully strip some banners. And normally I put the Phoenix in the back wall, and this may not seem that big of a deal to you guys, but I put my Ewoks back there, which I was planning to take on offense and do some work with. I went hard on defense, and just to finish it off, I put my best fleet on defense. Now, I like to do that generally, but he's got so many fleets. It doesn't matter what fleet I put on defense. He's going to be able to get through it. So my hope is that he maybe drops a battle on fleet. I don't know if any of this is going to hold because he's got a lot of stuff to do. I do know that we're going to struggle on offense. That I know for sure. That I know for sure. David James says, slapping negotiators with Tarkin Geos. Nice. Sometimes. You saw the first couple times were just went badly. Went badly. Oh my goodness. Look at this first order team, you guys. Oh no. Oh, you know what teams I have that can kill this? Geos and Padme. And guess where they both are? Defense. Doggone it. Alright. Well. We will have to have a think about this first order team. Geos, depending on how they're modded, we might be able to kill them with Vader. Well, I know we can kill him with Vader, but hopefully Vader plus not much more. Man, he put a lot of stuff on D too. Got the Jedi training Rey. This is not a team that a lot of people understand, including myself. I understand a little bit about it, but there's a lot of things about this team I don't understand. And that makes it a good team to put on defense because people can trip up on it. And he's got the Qui-Gon Omicron with Kenobi. Man, this is not good. This is not good. Hermit Yoda, does he start in stealth? Does he start in stealth in exile? He gains stealth for 2 turns at the start of each encounter. So he's going to be the weakest. I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking this might be a fun opportunity to use my bounty hunters, but we have to go after the weakest enemy, and it's going to be him, Hermit Yoda. He's going to start in stealth, which means we cannot attack him. Wow. I'm regretting putting so much on defense, but hey, maybe it'll hold. I'm tired of wimping out and bringing everything on offense. It's not wimping out, but I mean, why build teams? I'm trying to build good teams. Why build good teams and then use them on one fight? If you can possibly use them on multiple fights, right? All right. Vader might be fine with no Hux. Okay, let's see here. Bounty hunters can do it. Yeah, I'm going to drop 100 battles against the First Order. let's see here. Did they have no Hux? No Hux. See, I could kill this with my Geos. But maybe my Geos can kill more on defense. I don't know. Tumblo says, my tactics are wait until the last hour and see what they do. Sorry, I'm that guy. That's smart. That's smart. That is a smart way to play. David James says, Vader might be fine with no Hux. Watch this. I got no way through crew. Or Kylo. And Kylo gets speed the more debuffs you give him. We got counterattacks from this scallywag. Let's just click on this team and see what we have. Alright, we got our bounty hunters. I'm really concerned about the AoEs from OG Kylo. And it's going to take a long time to get our contract because of the crew taunt. The AoEs are going to kill my weak bounty hunters, and that's like all I've got. Alright, so then we got Vader. Vader's the only strong person on his team. He might be able to kill one or two of these guys. We've got our clones, but see the clones, the primary damage of the clones is Rex's Rexecute, which does essentially no damage to crew or OG Kylo because they're both heavily resistant to health-based damage, and that's all that is health-based damage. The Rexecute is damage based on health. And that's it! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's come back to that. I got bounty hunters with Mando, but I don't have a fast way to the contract. I don't have Aura Singh lead. My lead is Bossk lead. And my Bossk lead requires that I hit the weakest, and that's probably going to be First Order Officer, who's going to be behind the crew taunt and the First Order Stormtrooper taunt. I think if we do anything, we're going to have to two-shot that team, if we're able to do anything. I normally want to do the south first, but let's just see what we can do to get through the north first. Let's see what we can do up here. We have a taunt here. I don't want to use Jedi Training Rate. I don't want to use Bounty Hunters against her because she's the counter to Bounty Hunters. You think Bounty Hunters are best for the First Order? I mean, I've got a couple AoEs. I got a couple AoEs that can get a hit every now and then. This is going to be easy. There's nothing easy about this fight. I went into this fight saying, I'm putting a bunch on defense, screw it. And now I feel like I'm the one getting screwed. I feel like I'm the one getting screwed. Alright, let's think about it while we do one more fleet battle. I don't really want to pay 50 crystals to try again if I fail, so we're just going to give number one shot. We're going to give it one shot. Now, I've lost 7 or 8 battles in one day against Roger Rogers' fleet. So the chances we're going to get it in one shot is very slim, but we'll give it a try, right? We will give it a try. This is not the Grand Arena. This is a fleet arena battle. This is our last one. We open up with the AoE. We hope for an ability block here, and we did not get it. If we get the ability block there, then he does not put the buzz droids on our spy. Now, the problem with the buzz droids on the spy is that the Hyena Bomber can ignore taunt and will attack the spy, and the Vulture droids will assist. Now, the benefit here, we got the buzz droids, but we resisted the buff immunity, which means we have a chance. I'm going to try going after his Sunfac first. Got to pick one of these two tanks and try to get him out. Only the Hyena Bomber could ignore taunt, so right now Houndstooth's taunt is saving us. We need to get the buzz droids off of spy so that Hyena Bomber does not call all these scallywags to assist against him. Let's go ahead and get some turn meter. We're going to target Sunfac in case Soldier assists, so he did not. There we go. So, Sunfac is out. That's good. Now, they're about to bring in their spy. Their spy is going to mark somebody, and depending on who it is, depends on whether or not we're going to win this fight. If it's spy or soldier, we're probably going to lose. It's Soldier. But he didn't do the mass assist. There's so much RNG in this fight. We're going to confuse the enemy AI by putting a taunt on ourselves. That's going to give them 3 taunts. Hopefully they don't go after Soldier. Well, they did. Oh, well. All right. Just hit him with the big hit. Nothing much we can do. Turn meter and offense up for the team. Keep going after this hyena. All right, mass assist. There goes our... Oh my gosh, should we just freeze? I think we just froze. Let's see if it pulls through. If it just froze, then oh my gosh, did my whole computer freeze? I hope the whole computer didn't freeze. It's thinking. If we're lagging right now, I apologize, you guys. Hang in there. Hopefully we pull through. Hopefully we pull through. It looks like we're still live. We still live, you guys? Why don't I see the chat up here? Why do I not see the chat anymore? I must have clicked a button. Let me know if we're still live, you guys. Hopefully we are. We can't really afford to stop fighting this fight though. Okay, he goes after him. We dodged it. That's great. All right, let's bring in Anakin. When all else fails, bring in Anakin. All else is failing a lot lately. All right, AoE. Good damage everywhere. I love it. We're about to lose our Houndstooth. Nothing we can do. But Anakin gets upset, and there we go. Now we have to go after their spy. Deflected. No, that was bad. Let's go ahead and get 1 hit on spy. Oof, oof. So bad. So bad. Whichever one of them goes next, we're toast. And we don't have enough. We can't bring in a reinforcement right now. Oh, we got a turn. Just not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Yep, it's over. Well, we tried. Padawan, be like, but I survived and I shall thrive in the chaos that is to come. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Except for that we got roasted in the end. All right, Grand Arena. Let's stop stalling. Let's stop stalling. We got to get into this Grand Arena. We have to face it. We have to face it. Vizsla, you're back. Johnny Ramirez is back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. The stream is frozen. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I kind of feel like we should restart BlueStacks after that, but BlueStacks seems to be okay. It seems like it was just a computer problem. Make sure the computer's plugged in, powered on, all that. Okay. All right. So I tell you what we're gonna do. I just don't see a path forward. We're gonna open up with the bounty hunters on crew. This is our only chance, right? This is our only chance to kill this team. We could start with somebody else, but we don't have enough teams to 2-shot. We gotta start with the bounty hunters. Now let's think this through before we just do it. We have the Zam Omicron. That's gonna help a little. We need the ability to ignore taunt here. Here, we gotta have the Mando. He's got to disintegrate, and he's such low gear, you guys. He's level 65. He's gonna get killed by these AoEs. For sure, he's gonna get killed by these AoEs. All right, now Bossk is gonna keep his taunt as long as the weakest enemy still has protection. So his taunt should persist. His taunt should persist. We have 1 AoE here. We have 1 assist. He can call Boba Fett. Now we have a buff to spell here, but crew keeps getting his taunt back so much, and there's 2 taunts. Does anybody over here go stealth? Because we can bring Dengar and he can prevent the stealth, but he's so squishy. I guess we just bring in an AoE here. Bring in an AoE here. We got an AoE here, plus a taunt ignore. This is not good. This is not good. All right, good luck is right. Make sure you fed the gremlins. Night Snipe is asking if I'm going to do a WAD attempt later. No, the last time I did a WAD attempt on stream, BlueStacks almost crashed. And I don't want to lose it for the guild. I don't want to lose it for the guild. Cad Bane for the buff removal and the stuns. I would like the stuns, but Cad Bane is just really squishy. And he can't help with the contract. His health and protection is 28,000. And the AoE from OG Kylo has the potential to do that much. Let's see what the health and protection is on IG. Better. Yeah, I mean, we have protection recovery and health recovery, but if they get one shot, then they're toast. That's the problem with the Mando at Gear 8. The Mando works when you get to go first. We don't have Dengar's contract, do we? Dengar. No, we don't. If we had Dengar's contract, we could put Dengar in the lead. We need to get Dengar's contract. And the reason is because Dengar lead, which we can't even see here. I don't know why I clicked on it again. You damage the strongest enemy 10 times. And that's pretty much going to be crew. And he's going to be taunting, which makes it easy. So that would be the move to bring in Dengar lead, but we're just not ready. The bounty hunters are weird, guys. They're a faction that you really need like 8 or 9 bounty hunters to make a 5-man team, but they're super flexible. You can pick and choose whatever characters you want. You pretty much always want Bossk. You pretty much always want Mando. And now that the Zam Omicron, you pretty much always want Zam. But whoever fills the other 2 slots can be according to your needs, the needs of the moment. This is not going to work, but we got to try it. This is a very good stream, been playing for years, and Padawan teaches me things I never knew. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm having fun with you guys, even though we're going to get roasted. Let's get roasted together. Let's get roasted together. Mike V, hey y'all, first time here, just finished watching your prior streams. Good stuff. Thank you, man. Glad to have you on the live stream. Glad to have you on the live stream. And I like that icon. That's pretty cool, the V. All right, y'all ready to get roasted? Let's do it. I didn't even check the speeds because honestly, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're either going to win or we're going to lose. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, so we're going first. That's good. We're going to taunt first. He is the weakest. I was not expecting that. We're going to throw some bombs out there. All right, mass assist. We are going to call the mass assist just to give Mando some turn meter. And a stun. A bonus stun. That's good. All right, we're going to save the heal from Zam. This is a good healing ability. Let's just use the basic with Zam. Okay, there was an AoE. We survived it. That's good. We still have the taunt because he still has protection. All right, he's stunned, but he still has the taunt. Good. We are going to... Let's just double tap. Hopefully double tap with the basic. We can dispel one of these taunts, but for now we can ignore taunts. So that's just one hit. All right. The weakest enemy has changed. Ooh, that's not good. We gotta do it anyway. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. No, we're gonna call Boba. If we call Boba, we have a chance for a double tap. Okay. AoE. Now the reason it's not good to attack OG Kylo is because every time you hit him, he does more damage the next time he takes a turn. Gosh. We need contract progress. We need contract progress. Bossk, you're just going to have to hang in there, baby. Just going to have to hang in there. Let's get some healing on the team. Look, whoever's the weakest keeps moving around. They must be like all almost exactly the same. We can ignore it. Let's ignore it. Basic over here, making a look. Oh, I dodged. That's not good. That's not good. All right. Tell you what we're going to do is we're going to remove taunt. Let's see, how much contract progress do we have? 30%. That's bad. We got to go faster. I don't know why I'm taking forever. We got to just start making moves over here. Doggone it, he got the taunt back up. Just a basic. We don't want to attack him. He's going to counterattack. Bossk lost his turn meter. He can't heal because of the healing immunity. This is not good, you guys. This is going bad fast. This is going bad fast. I don't want to... How is he the weakest? How is he the weakest? I don't want to attack him. I'm attacking him. We got to make him the weakest. Bombs. Bossk isn't gonna... He's not gonna survive. He's not gonna get a turn because of their turn meter removal. There goes their bounty hunter's resolve. Ah, I knew we were gonna get roasted, but I didn't want to get roasted like this. How did he heal just now? He's got healing immunity. Is that healing immunity or is that health down? It's healing immunity. How did he just heal? Spacing. Don't give up yet. If this could heal him, it'd be great, but he's got that doggone healing immunity. I can't ignore taunt. Let's call Boba Fett. All right, as soon as Mando's dead, it's over. Maybe a double tap. Yep. Doggone it. All right, let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. We don't want them to start with turn meter. We made no progress. Your weakest marker is a lie. No way OG could be the weakest. That's weird. You guys saw that. That was weird, right? That was weird. All right, well, we'll come back to that. We probably won't. We probably won't. Let's just go for the other battles. That was our best shot. Doggone it, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's check some speeds on this Geonosian team. We have speed and tenacity, which is not good. 224, how much tenacity? 78%, 79% plus 60. He's got 60% is unique. So that is 140% tenacity. Not bad. Not bad. And let's check some of these other speeds. Okay, 215. And let's look at our boy Soldier. Yeah, that was just really weird. The identical health pools, it was bouncing around. That was weird. I should have just picked who looked like they were the weakest. But just, what's his name? First Order Executioner. He stacks his health, so I don't think he would have been the weakest either. I don't know. Who knows? It didn't go well. But we'll keep working on that team. We're going to make that team go well. Hopefully next time. All right, I'm kind of feeling Underman Vader on this team. I'm feeling an Underman Vader. Just because we need to try to save the rest of our Empire team for, I don't know. What's in the north? I know there's a Rey up there. Who else is up there? I feel like it's Qui-Gon. It's Omicron. How did I forget about Omicron? Qui-Gon. Doggone it, you guys. We're toast. Let's just focus on trying to get through this zone. Maybe we'll kill the ships. Maybe we'll get through this zone and kill the ships. Omicron Qui-Gon. Let's see what kind of speed we have on Anakin. Anakin is 213. The reason I'm checking the speeds on this team is because they get offense based on their speed. Let's just make sure it's Omicron. It is. Okay, Qui-Gon, Omicron. So what? This is probably the next biggest threat. Let's see, who do we have for this? Vader is probably gonna lose against that. Shaak clones? Maybe? Maybe? Or Jedi. Shaak clones is our only chance, right? Man, you guys, we're not sitting good. Shaak clones. Shaak clones. It's gonna be ugly if it wins at all. But what you have to do with this team... You guys think I should check the First Order team? Yeah, I'll check them. I'll check them after this. I could Vader the JTR. JTR doesn't like getting debuffed. We'll take a look at that. But I think you're right. I think that we could overcome her dislike of debuffs with just general death. Okay, so we need to get the Foresight off here. We might as well just go for it, right? We might as well just go for the Qui-Gon kill. Let's take the Foresight off, everybody. And let's go ahead and give the turret over here. We're going to have to bounce back and forth between Kenobi and Qui-Gon. Okay, there's the AoE. We did not even lose anybody. There goes the Dispel. Let's see here. Can we heal up? Let's heal up Arc. Let Echo die for the sacrifice. There goes the sacrifice. Okay, good. We got to get the foresight off of Anakin before he does anything crazy, because he gets a lot of extra offense when he has foresight under the Qui-Gon lead. Yikes. All right, Anakin's next. Got to get that taunt off. Get the foresight off. Let's take the rest of those buffs away. Yes, yes, yes. There goes Dispel. There we go. This is going better than I was hoping. Hang in there, Rex. Don't die on me, baby. Now let's go ahead and get Kenobi out of here, because screw that guy. Oh, I should have got Yoda instead. All right, let's stay focused. We are not out of this yet. Let's get Yoda. Yeah, I should have got. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought I should go after Kenobi. That was a bad move. That's all right though. We should still have it. We should still have it. There we go. Whew. Ugly banners. If you're only going to clear part of the field, you don't want it to be with ugly banners. All right, well, we made it through that one. Barely. Barely, barely. All right, let's take a look at this. He has one of her zetas. He has her lead zeta. So he does not have the zeta that causes her to just dispel her debuffs. Insight. Virtuous Protector. Whenever another ally suffers a debuff, or when another resistance ally gains secret intel, Rain gains a bunch of turn meter. If we can get days on her, then she won't gain a bunch of turn meter. What kind of speed? 221. 221. What does her lead do? Any speed in the lead? I don't know if I have time to break this team down for you guys. Or for myself. For myself. Let's at least understand what the leadership ability does. Let's back out. Here we go. The leadership ability. Resistance allies have extra crit damage and crit chance. When they score a critical hit, they have a 70% chance to inflict expose for 2 turns. Resistance allies gain 10% turn meter when an enemy is exposed. So this is a turn meter team. This is a turn meter team. When a resistance ally uses a special ability, all exposed enemies lose 5% turn meter. If the resistance ally has no debuffs, reduce their cooldowns by 1. Okay. So I want to get through this team, right? I want to get through this team. But I'd love to get through this team without using Vader, because Vader is pretty much my only chance at getting through the bugs. Now, I'm not going to get through this team, but I still could get through the bugs. So what would happen if we tried a Vaderless Palpatine team? Let's see what our options are. What's my Vader speed? My Vader speed is bad. Her speed is, I think it was 221. We forgot to look at this here. Let's just take a quick break. I just want to see. What's their health and protection? So that's 166. It kept saying that OG Kylo at Relic 7 was the weakest at 120. Let's check this First Order officer. First Order, this guy, I don't know how First Order officer was not the weakest. All right, so he is weaker at about 107,000. He's weaker than OG. What about First Order officer? First Order officer is about the same as, pretty much the same as First Order executioner. And the tank was never the weakest, right? No, he was never the weakest. It was just jumping around between OG Kylo and First Order executioner when it was probably First Order officer all along. It's probably First Order officer all along. All right, so my gut tells me just go for the Palpatine with Vader, because otherwise we're probably not going to clear at all. What's his speed? Let's see here. What's your speed? What's your Vader speed? Fire when ready. Don't listen to me, I'm confused. Gas and J. Jen and Anakin for a whole GXC round. Deoja says, we stand here on much your achievement, not theirs. Hey, they've got a great account. We're going to give them full props for it. 248 speed with BB-8. He's going to go a lot faster than that. Wow, okay. We got to bring the full Vader. We got to bring the full Vader, and even so, we got to kind of hope for the best. Hope for the best. There's no Jedi on this team to make the Vader team do better. To make Vader go faster. And where's my Mara Jade? We haven't used our Watt. Okay, Mara Jade. Here we go. So hopefully Vader will open up. My Vader speed. Executioner did stack health. Indeed. Indeed. Vader speed is 242 plus 56. That's going to get him up to 298. But I don't think that's going to be enough to beat BB-8. BB-8 is sitting at 248, but he gains 8% turn meter for each active droid ally. So that's 16% turn meter. So I don't have a calculator. Can somebody see what 16%... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. BlueStacks is giving me trouble. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys, the stream is almost supposed to be over. I don't even think we're going to have time for a roster spotlight tonight. Alright, come on. Don't do me this way. 248, 16% of 248. Alright, let's just do the math real quick. I think it's 1.16, right? Times 248. 287. So we should still go before BB-8. I'm hoping to get through this Gear 12 team. That's how bad it is. It's not even all Gear 12. Let's do it. Let's do it. Try to clear the top. You're right. You're right. All right. Vader should open with a Force Crush. Wow, R2's fast too. Okay, this basic can be evaded. So, you know what? Screw this. Let's just get her out of here. Let's do an ability. Ooh, not even an ability block. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's do a Force Crush over here. That should strip the Foresight. And then throw at BB-8. I didn't need to bring all these scallywags. I should have saved them for the... I should have saved them for... the Geos. Oh well. It's done. It's done. We got through it. Full banners. At least we had one full banner match. And who do they put on the back wall? Let's see here. The Executrix. Let's see if we got what it takes. Let's see if we got what it takes. Yeah, you guys are confirming. Thank you very much for that speed calculation. We have our big boy Mace right here. We got to clear this. We got to get through it. Plo. Fives. Here we go. This is the team. This is the team. Now the thing here is we need to try to not let the TIE Fighter pilot dodge. Because it's going to give turn meter to the team over here. So he doesn't have foresight. He still might dodge. Let's go ahead and see. This is Biggs, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can get a buff immunity over here. He didn't dodge, but Biggs dodged. That's interesting. This can't be evaded, right? Yeah, this can't be evaded. So let's go ahead and finish him off. He won't dodge it. We'll get the taunt up. There goes the taunt with Biggs. Now, he will probably get his taunt right back. No, he didn't. Okay, now he's got it back. All right, Anakin, it's time for you to get upset, my friend. Time for you to get upset. Come on, man. I don't want to lose him like this. Let's get some protection up. Let's bring in Plo. We got a big problem. We got to turn it around. Let's refresh the taunt on Houndstooth. Who are they bringing? Boba Fett. Good thing we brought in Plo, because we would have lost our Anakin right there. Now Ahsoka is going to take all these beautiful buffs off of him. And we are going to, once again, refresh the taunt. This Biggs Vader is actually a really nice, it's a really nice combo. Turn meter for the team. Because Vader causes target lock to reapply every time it would otherwise get dispelled. And Biggs taunts and heals protection anytime he, that's AoE. Yes, buff immunity, that's good. Now we just need to take the taunt off of him. This is probably my best bet here. Biggs keeps on healing himself. Yeah, this will dispel. That's good. Now we can go after this Vader. We gotta get this Vader out of here. This will give counterattack to everybody. And this will hopefully get Vader out of here. Yes. Let's get Boba Fett out of here before he does his shenanigans. Where he attacks our health directly. He's probably about to do it. Oh, good. Good. Now, if we can kill this team before he gets his ultimate, we'll be in good shape. I would love to heal a little bit of health because we need a lot of... We're missing health banners in a couple places, but I'm just trying to get out of here at this point. Just trying to get out of here. Refresh the taunt. We're probably about to lose our Houndstooth. Come on, somebody else take a turn. Please be enough. Yes! Oh, I think he was about to annihilate. He was about to annihilate. All right, we got it. We got it. Yeah, that Biggs just keeps sticking around. I don't even think it was that big. Let's take a look. Biggs is a good ship. It's a good ship, and it has good target lock synergy. If you put Biggs with Vader, you wouldn't think it. It does some work. Let's take a look at his Biggs. Let's take a look at his Biggs. All right. Where you at, baby Bubba? Biggs. Gear 12 plus nothing. No. Plus 2. Does he have 6-dot mods? No 6-dot mods. It doesn't take much to get a Biggs that thick. Thanks on the nice win against JTR. I just wish that I had... I wish that I had brought less. I wish that I had brought less. All right, let's see if we got anything left for these Geos. I don't think we do. I almost certainly don't think we do. But let's see what we got. Well, we brought too much on offense, and that's what happens. That's what happens. We can bring... We don't have anything to kill them with. But the only team we have that can take a stab at it is the Jedi. And if we were to bring our Wat Tambor... We could put the taunt on Plo or Mace. I'd rather put it on Plo because then they would bounce. I'm overthinking this. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna win. Yeah, we could throw the kitchen sink at it, DOG, but I'd rather get to the roster spotlight. Okay. And let's put the taunting tech on Plo. He'll die for sure. All right, let's get to steal the stealth. There we go. And spread some foresight. Let's put the weapon tech on Yoda. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I knew this wasn't gonna work. Doggone it. Just a basic for turn meter for Yoda. Give Yoda some buffs. Oh gosh. This is not good. This is not good. Alright, let's refresh the stealth. Give it your best shot, Yoda. No, nothing. Not even close. Not even close. Well, this is all she wrote. This is all she wrote on this Grand Arena. We got defeated handily in this one. But you know, maybe they won't attack. We lost the first match and they lost the first match. Maybe they won't attack. Or maybe we're just gonna lose again. If we lose all 3 of the matches in this round, I think that we don't advance to Chromium. And I would not be sad about that, because I am not ready for Chromium at all. Jedi Super Team, yeah, not so much. Not so much. All right, well, there we go. There we go. Coleman Traver just beat Relic 7, Relic 5, and Relic 3 SLKR requirements with my Gear 9 to Gear 7 troopers. Awesome job, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, so let's see. We ended up getting rank 3 for Fleet. That is cool. I feel bad. I wish I had had time to tell Big Pat that I wasn't able to get rank 1. But it was good of him to leave it for me to try, because we alternate days of which person can get top rank in the fleet. All right, let's do this roster spotlight. We'll end this stream on a little happier note, but you guys can tell I'm not broken up about losing that Grand Arena. You win some and you lose some, especially with the new Grand Arena system. You end up facing enemies that are much stronger than you. If I had brought more on offense, I would have been able to clear the teams that were on the front wall, but then he would be able to clear too. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. When it comes to Grand Arena, the best thing to do is just have fun. Do whatever seems fun to you and hope for the best. Okay, let's see who's on the list for the roster spotlight today. We did Porta Colada last time, so this is BeskarWool. BeskarWool is 466 241 219. Let's take a look at BeskarWool. Oh baby, I see a C. I see a C, and I see a 7-star negotiator. Let's go. Let's take a look at his stats. Let's take a look at his stats. You guys, he's donated over 1,000 pieces of gear in the Guild Exchange. That's one of the highest that I've ever seen. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And that is with how old of an account. If you take their Galactic War Battles 1 and you divide it by 12, then that should tell you about how old their account is. This is less than 2 years old, 716 days, approximately. This count is. That is a lot of donations. That is a lot of donations. Joseph Woolno, this is you? This is you? Fantastic, man. I'm glad you're in the chat. I am glad that you're in the chat. Nice donations, man. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. All right. Let's look at your ships, because I'm already seeing beautiful things in your ships. Let's take a look at your capital ship. You got the Negotiator, 7 stars with a Relic Kenobi. Chimera, 7 stars with a Relic Thrawn. Dude! And a Relic Executrix, but you know, you got these because you got C. But if you got the pilots at Relic, you might as well put their ships to work, right? Fantastic. I wonder, with 2 capital Empire ships, how are your Empire ships looking? 7-star TIE Bomber. You only need to have him 6 stars for C. That means you went ahead and finished him off. Very smart. Very smart. There aren't a lot of Empire ships in the game, but you've got 3 of them. You've got Anakin, 7-star. Umbaran's 7-star. Let's see here. Ahsoka's Gear 12. Rex is Gear 12. 7-star, 7-star. Very nice. Ooh, you're almost done with the BTLB. So good. So good. So are you using the Houndstooth and the BTLB in your Negotiator fleet? I would love to know. I would love to know. Let's see here. Your ships are horrid. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. You've got that Relic Maul for the C. Might as well work on that Scimitar. Fantastic. You got your Geos. Oh man, you got your Geos. So you're running your Geos probably under your Executrix, right? You're running your Galactic Republic under your Negotiator. You've got a 7-star Y-Wing. Wow, are you running a Rebel fleet as well? Let's see. Yeah, Ghost, Phantom, Wedge, Y-Wing, Biggs, Cassian. Nice, man. This is the makings of a great Rebel fleet, and it's a functional Rebel fleet even as it stands. Well done. That's exciting. I didn't even look and see how much your galactic power. 3.5 million galactic power. That's awesome. Beautiful. With a Relic 7, all 6 Zetas, Sith Eternal Emperor. I love it. I love it. Relic 7 Darth Vader. Relic 7 Emperor Palpatine. And CLS, who's not even required for C, but he's amazing. Relic 5 on that CLS. 7 on Kenobi. Man. Dude, you've got such good Chewbacca and Han Solo. How close are you to the Millennium Falcon? Oh, you're getting there. Oh, you're close. All you need is 2 more stars on the IG 2000, and then you got a 5-star Millennium Falcon. Man, then your Rebel fleet is really gonna come alive. Awesome. So I'm seeing a lot of C requirements. Plus a CLS team. Let's see. Good CLS team. Let's see how these Rebels are looking. Rebels. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. The top 5 is the best 5 CLS team. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, Joseph says, I combine them with bounty hunter ships. With the Geos and the bounty hunters? That's good. That's definitely good. Coleman Traber just started Rebel Fighters versus Padme and forgot about the out-of-turn attacks. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Joseph Wolno says, my mods might be mismatched because I'm trying to do Gas Phase 2. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Galactic Republic. So you Kenobi's definitely strong. Tell me, what's the strat? You got Shaak T Relic 0. From what I understand, that should be enough. Padme, CLS, and Ahsoka. The only thing I've heard is that people recommend a stronger Ahsoka, but I've never done it. I'm gearing up for it. I'm gearing up for it myself. But yeah, I won't hold you accountable for any mismatched mods. Ooh, gas. That's so exciting. Jedi Revan, look at that! You got Revan and Padme. How many Imperial Troopers do you have? Did you get a full team? Because I know you get some Imperial Troopers from the Sea Journey. Yeah. Gideon and Dark. Wow, you got Iden too. Do you run a low gear Iden team in Grand Arena? Does that do anything for you? Because my understanding is even a low gear Iden team can do work. They can do work. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there's no mods on C because you got all your best mods trying to do phase 2 of the gas event. Well, dude, you gotta when you get it done, let us know in the personal achievements. That's awesome. So you're going ahead and going after phase 2, but it looks like you're ways away from phase 3. Let's see here. Separatist. Come on. No? You're not that far away from phase 3. Okay. I see you. I see you doing it. All right. Man, Magna Guard Gear 12, 7 stars. B2, 7 stars. What is that, Gear 11, I think? B1, 5 stars. Still farming that guy, but that won't be too long. That won't be too long. Maybe another month or so. We'll give you time. And Droideka. You already got the Zeta here. Very nice. Very nice. Dude, do you use your Dooku and the Dark Side GOTB for that one Dooku Asajj mission? I have never done that mission, but it looks like you might have the firepower for that. Let us know if you're able to pull that off. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I was trying to do it under gear, but it's not working, so I'm going to Relic Ahsoka now. Yeah, Relic Ahsoka is super worth it for a ship, right? I mean, her character is also super worth it because of Jedi Master Kenobi and the Padme team. And I mean, I understand not wanting to put relics on her because primarily her function is the assist where she dispels, and she doesn't do a whole lot of damage even when she's relicked. But then her second ability, it does some pretty good damage. It hits 3 times. It can do some work. Man, this is exciting. The pre-gas excitement. Your Padme's looking sweet. See, one thing I like about having a Padme team and a CLS team is that if you can swing it to do a battle with CLS and you don't need C-3PO, which I know C-3PO is core, But if you're able to pull it off, you can always throw 3PO with Padme and make the Padme team even better. You got your 5s relic. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. A really good clone team. I'm liking this roster. I am liking this roster. You got Zam with the Omicron. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Snips also heals. Yeah, good point. Good point. You did the special mission for the first time. It was actually quite simple. Fantastic. Awesome. Dude, Coleman Traber, your game crashed after you pulled off Mon Mothma versus Padme? That is bonkers. That is an outrage. That sucks, man. Let's look at these bounty hunters, because I know that you got your 7-star Chewie. Wow, this is impressive. You got your 7-star Chewie with these bounty hunters. Which ones did you actually use? I'm interested. I know you didn't use Mando because he's not even 7 stars yet. He's not even 7 stars yet, which means you must have put some time into this event. Relic 2 Boba Fett. You can't go wrong with that Boba Fett. So you're going after gas. You've already got C. You've got a Jedi Knight Revan. You got your Geos. You got Padme. CLS. Man, what a roster. You got your Emphas Nest. Man, you're like me. There's so many characters you want to gear up. I know you want to have a Relic Emphas Nest right now. I know you want to have a Relic General Grievous right now. That's how they make us want to spend money on the game. They make us want all these things right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's check your Ewoks. Let's check your Ewoks, because I see you got that 7-star C-3PO. Very nice. Very nice. You don't even have the Chirpa Omicron. Do you have the Chirpa Zeta? Yeah, you got the Zeta. I mean, I was about to say, how'd you do that without the Zeta? That's it. That's the team right there. That's the team right there. So did you say you don't want me to look at mods at all, or is there anybody that you want me to look at mods specifically to showcase some of your best modded characters to the world? Dengar. I love Dengar with the toilet paper head. He's a great character. He is a great character. What a roster, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You should be proud. You should be proud of this for sure. Mara J, let's check your Empire. Obviously, we know you've got some really high-end Empire. You've also got the Troopers. There's a lot of relics in the Empire tab. All for that C, man. C, these are C requirements. Yeah. Yeah, but even past that, Moff Gideon, Mara J, Dark Trooper, Iden Versio. Super good, man. So how have you found the C build? Have you found that to be enjoyable? Is that a fun way to play? Do you like it for Grand Arena? How's it worked for you in Fleet Arena? Coleman Traver had him down to Ahsoka and Cody only, and the game crashed. Yeah, F in the chat for that. Joseph Woolnote says, I used Boba Lead, Zam, Jango Dengar, and Cad Bane. You did not even use Bossk at all? Dude! That's impressive. That's impressive. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. DOG says, with your Galactic War math, I'm 422 days played. Well, DOG, you got an awesome roster for that, man. Just over a year. That is awesome. I'm proud of my Mara mods along with my 501st mods as well. Well, we were just looking at Mara. Let's find her again. Let's find her again. Mara Jade, not even 4 stars. So he can't have any of the 6-dot mods on her. And she's missing a mod because of that remod, but let's see here. We got speed right here. We got speed right here with crit damage. Very nice. Potency with speed right here. Potency on Mara Jade is so good. More speed right here. And even more speed right there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. As well as the 501st. It was enjoyable for a bit. By the end, it was a bit of a hassle. So you were enjoying it at first, but by the end, is that because of the characters that you ended up having to gear last were just characters you weren't excited about? Bossk was gear 7 at the time. Wow. Wow. We got some all health mods on this 5s. I've heard that all health mods is really good for the Reek mission. And if you're going after gas, you're definitely leaning towards clones that are Reek ready. 256 on Rex, 116 speed. Very nice. Very nice. Ignore the mod missing. Yeah, no worries. No worries. How do you have your Echo modded? Offense and crit chance. Deadly. Deadly. A nice bit of speed on him, too. Very nice. And you know you got that crit damage triangle on him. Definitely. Definitely. And Arc Trooper. Speed here. Defense here. Offense. Yeah, definitely offense cross. Definitely an offense cross. Got some speed here in the secondaries. Something I would say maybe as a point that could be helpful is you know that Arc Trooper, one of the biggest things about Arc Trooper is his turret. Now his turret does two things. First of all, it dispels. And when you have a low gear Arc Trooper like I do, the dispel is the main point of Arc Trooper's turret. But it also, as you gear him up, it does better and better damage. But the damage it does is based on the offense stat of Arc Trooper. So already I can tell that you don't have a critical damage triangle here, because you know that Arc Trooper, you want to maximize his offense more than his critical damage, because any offense you give him also transfers over to the turret. So I can see that you've got offense mods on him, and crit chance for whenever he himself crits. If you can get an offense triangle and maybe even an offense arrow, it could really help increase your turret damage. And that turret goes off all the time. You saw in that fight with Qui-Gon Omicron. Oh my gosh. That turret really saved the day. You're so happy with the 5's arrow? Let's look at the 5's arrow. Protection arrow with 20 speed. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. You know who that's going to be beautiful for? Obviously 5's. But gas. When you get gas, oh my gosh. Of course, you know, gas doesn't need a whole lot of speed, but it needs the potency. Hey, the defense and protection. This is a really good mod for gas. It's a great mod for 5's too, don't get me wrong. It's a great mod for 5's. 20 speed on an arrow is very nice to have. Very nice to have. Okay, let's see here. Joseph Wolno says, Relicking Sidious to 7 was painful because he's not great. Yeah, I hear you, man. I've never done it. I am actually not planning to go for C for the first probably 3 Galactic Legends, and that's one of the reasons why it's because of the Relic 7s. There's a lot of Relic 7s, but only Sidious. I mean, but you don't really need Palpatine to Relic 7, right? Vader, I mean, yeah, Relic 7 for sure. But you don't really need Palpatine to Relic 7. You don't really need Dooku to Relic 6 for other reasons. But Sidious especially, that hurts. That hurts to Relic 7. Maybe he's going to be awesome at some point. He's got his Omicron now. Have you considered his Omicron for Territory Wars? Adam says, I've been farming Kyle Katarn the past few days, and man, does it feel bad to farm single drop Cantina characters. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I understand the desire to have Kyle Katarn, but I feel your pain that it sucks to farm single drop characters. I don't plan to do it unless I have to do it. If it's a single drop, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna put it in my plan later, because there's so many characters I want right now. Why do I need to go after the one that I could get later more efficiently? You know, it hurts. It definitely hurts. Dom says, at the start of a GL farm, it feels enjoyable as you see lots of progress and finish useful requirements, but at the end, it's also almost painful because you have to invest so much in leftover characters. That's a good point, Dom. I'm sure we will experience that together ourselves. Doji says, offense triangle with an offense set is just the rarest mod in the game. Yeah, right? It's hard to get them. It's hard to get them. Definitely. I do not at all mean to criticize. Please do not misunderstand. I was just trying to offer a little tip. But see, the thing is with me, when I get a character up to relics, that's when I really start trying to hone in on their mods. And I was looking at a character that wasn't even gear 12 yet, so please forgive me. I don't expect you to have perfect mods on everybody. I do not expect that at all. So what's your favorite team, man? What is your favorite team to use of everything that you've got? What is your favorite team to use? You do have his Omicron. Ooh. Let's take a look. How do you like? I'm asking you so many questions. How do you like it? Is it the sadistic glee? Is that yeah? What does it do? If all the allies are Sith at the start of battle, other Sith allies gain max health equal to half of Sidious's potency until the first time he's defeated. When Darth Sidious uses demoralizing blows, the cooldown of this ability is reduced by 1 for each other Sith ally. So you just basically get to spam demoralizing blows. And Sidious gains 50 speed stacking for 4 turns. So you just get to do this ability over and over, and you get to stack that speed, which has a maximum stack of 200, I guess, because it only stacks for 4 turns. So you can get up to 200 extra speed, and you went all potency on him. Very nice. Very nice. And with a potency cross, you know it. Yeah, DOG says, I'm just teasing your recommendation. I think I've seen like 4 offense triangles, period. I hear you, man. I hear you. All right. Well. Right now you're enjoying the 501st. Beautiful. You're using them under Shaak T. I guess you're using them under Shaak T. She's such a good leader for them. Such a good leader. Well, man, thank you for letting us look at your roster. BeskarWool. I've loved your name ever since I first saw it in the Discord. Like Steel Wool, but it's Beskar because it's Star Wars. Frequent Fighters is your guild. Shout out to them. Chromium 1. So you're headed to a Rhodium. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. That's hard fought. That is hard fought. You like your bounty hunters with Zam Omicron also. Got that last week. Well, I'm hoping we can do something with ours instead of just fail against First Order in the future. But you guys, my name is the free-to-play Padawan. I stream Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I have a blast hanging out with you guys. I really hope that everybody has a fantastic weekend. And there's one thing that I want you all to remember. It's that Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time.